and creating high percentage looks.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Chicago trails by 11. Westbrook surveying the D. Garnett can't get it to go. Oakland shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And that one falls for Tatum.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
2 minutes.
Now here's Westbrook. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. On the wing, Gordon. Some nice passing by Oakland here. And that one's good. Daniels.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Daniels, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Outside Tatum. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Screen by Smith. Pass to Ellis. Tries again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Smith's got his first points in this one. Daniel from outside. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Down by 15. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
For 3, Westbrook buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Smith's shot is good.
Don't guard her at all.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
There's a good screen. And the
I don't even know what you guys gonna do next year when they take the AI out.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet.
You guys gonna struggle so fucking much. Holy shit.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And so we wrap up the first half. Oakland on top.
So-called
They lead
2K
by
players.
14. And we'll be back
So-called
right after halftime to get the
followers.
third quarter underway.
Can't imagine what you guys do in real life. Follow everything.
And after a very lopsided first half,
Fucking
we'll see
followers.
things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Never accomplished nothing in life. Playing video games 24
Oakland
hours.
leads by 14. And here's Westbrook from the other. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Look at him. So scared of guard. So scared of guard.
Time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Good. And Oakland leads by 19.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Ever since...
What up, boys? I gotta go to fucking get a cup. I don't even know if I should play this shit anymore.
Hello, basketball fans.
Bro, 1 second, bro. We expecting almost 3 feet of snow this weekend. We just got almost 2.
missed a block, still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
Hardaway kicks to Drexler. Olajuwon against Odom. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he knocks down the first one. And Olajuwon.
Efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Down low, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
That's a great read by Ayton. Set the screen, made the cut. He deserved to be rewarded right there.
Hardaway with a wide open look, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And here's West for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Drexler high post. Chicago grabs the miss. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Westbrook passes to West. Another three for Chicago.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now, here's Drexler. Olajuwon. And nothing is falling for him right now. Chicago leading by 8. It's Odom with the drive. The kick out to Westbrook. That ball, nice feed that time from Odom.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in. Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
And so is Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. They'll get you back to the action after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And some stats here, guys. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Ellis is out there with West. And there's Embiid. Then it's Pippen. And it's Odom at the 4th.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Now, here's Olajuwon. And the shot goes in. Olajuwon's got 6.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Hard away against West. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. They get it back and stolen by Malone. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Hornacek passes to Olajuwon. And the rebound goes to Odom. Chicago leading by 9. Ellis finds West. The 3. For the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Wow. The obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Checked in for Joel. Embiid. LeBron comes in for Lamar Odom. NSGA subbed in for West. To the middle, here's Hornacek. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Now, here's Olajuwon. He's got 6. Baseline Jay on the way. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Clyde Drexler. 3, Pippen. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got 8.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game.
Substitution for the away team. Otis Miller, James Harden, Chris Mullin.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Drexler. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line Antetokounmpo.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Chicago making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Ellis. And West subs in for SGA. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ayton a screen on Johnson. West kicks to Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by West. Ayton's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Well, you just need to get Ayton the ball inside. He'll do the rest. He knows how to go to work in there.
Johnson, the pass to Worthy. Here's Thorpe. High, arcing shot, and the layup is good. Thorpe's got his first points of the game.
Great move. This is what you get when Thorpe's being aggressive. He's a high percentage shooter in that painted area.
West finds Antetokounmpo.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Mullen. To Johnson. Drexler against Pippen. Lock at 6. Outside, Drexler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's just raw power that time by Ayton. Did not allow the defense to slow him down at the rim.
Outside Mullen. Back to Johnson. Drexler outside. Offensive rebound. Thorpe knocks it down from 7 feet.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Ayton sets the pick for West. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist for West. West has got his 4th assist in this one. Ayton's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Thorpe with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And with that, the Chicago lead is kept back down to 13 with the basket coming from Thorpe.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Ayton. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm. And now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And so it's Chicago with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Jerry West really has his fingerprints all over this one.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. They've got Drexler. Mullen is out there with Malone. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the focus there from Robinson. Hard to rattle when he's this close to the basket. The D looks healthy.
And Smith slams it home.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Inside, here's Drexler, and Drexler throws it down.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Chicago leading by 14. SGA on the wing. Nice shot by Smith.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely, it changed everything for his approach.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Smith. James comes in for Edwards. Scottie
Try to get that Doc Rivers.
And Russell Westbrook
Dark
is
matter.
for Gilgeous-Alexander.
So we're gonna grind domination all day.
Shot from free throw range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Chicago leading by 18. 3, Pippen from beyond the arc and then some. Pippen's got 11.
Extending his range there. Pippen hoisted that one up from way downtown.
Will it go? And it's Drexler missing. Chicago with the ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And Pippen gets it to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Chicago making a switch here. West is checked in. And it's Pippen in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 17.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Oh man.
Robinson to the paint. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Hardaway's checked in for Johnson.
Substitution for the away team.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
West dishes to Pippen. That falls. Nice read that time from Jerry West. West has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
On the wing, Drexler. Defended by Pippen. Drexler, that's good. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Robinson kicks to Malone. Drexler passes to Hardaway. Here's the floater. No good that time. West outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Hornacek outside. Outside, Olajuwon. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Hardaway for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Outside Hardaway. Shoots the 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Scottie Pippen making highlights for Chicago. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with LeBron on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Odom. Joel Embiid out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's West. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander into the point guard position. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Odom against Drexler. Olajuwon kicks to Drexler. Five to shoot. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Chicago with the ball. And here's West for three. Hands it from downtown. West has got 19 points.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Back to Johnson. Worthy outside. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to West. Three-pointer by Embiid. Another three for Chicago.
Well, Embiid is laser focused. The way he shoots the ball is
That's a
unreal.
steal, bro.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for Worthy. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Hornacek. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Robinson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Good on the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
The shot will not fall. So it's Chicago now. A three. Another three for Chicago.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. They get it back. And they get it back. Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Smith sets the pick for West.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Second team foul.
Ellis is checked in for Chicago. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Drexler passes to Johnson. And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one falls for Johnson. Edwards has come in for Lamar Odom. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in the stat sheet.
Smith for 3. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Smith's got 9 points here in the second half. Johnson kicks to Robinson. And that one, good.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Malone, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Drexler. Sinks the three-pointer.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Johnson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Chicago making a switch here. West is checked in. Johnson, the pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Well, you can tell when a shooter is confident. He shot that like he knew it was going in.
Drexler scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Mullen. The second chance effort. Outside, Drexler. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they
Be back. Gotta go.